Standing on the back side of our RV, and it is February. We have been living in here. See all of it? It's a big trailer. Living in this RV since June, so all through the huge cold snap we had last week of -35. We've done really well. I'm really impressed with this trailer, actually. You can see we have skirting on it. That was a few $1,000 addition, but you have to have it. So you can see our water line is got a heated wrap on it, and that hooks in under the trailer. The water comes up underneath, so then you can have winter water. So we did really well last week in -35. I mean, the furnace is going constantly. There's 2 heaters now underneath instead of 1 that we had. Heater in the bedroom, a heater in the garage. So the back half, where the slide ends, the back part is all garage, and that doesn't have furnace heat. So you have to keep a heater running in there because my washing machine is in there, and we don't want it to freeze up. And we have this huge propane tank, which lasts a good month at least. So just when it started to warm up, then all of a sudden one night at about 8 o'clock we're watching TV, and poof, the power goes like it blew a breaker, but it was kind of noisy. So we're like, well, that's weird. We didn't start anything or do anything different. So I checked. No, there were no switches gone. Clicked them all on and off. So Ray goes outside in the dark and -30 wind and everything, and checks. There's still power at the pole, and the 2 heaters and the water line heater, they run right off the pole. They don't come into the trailer. So the light was still on where the power comes in there above the water. So we were still getting power to the trailer. And then the lights come on automatically because it automatically switches to battery for most things, but you don't have any plug-ins. The microwave was still on, and there was a plug in the garage that was still running, so the heater back there was still running. So what the hell? We don't know. We don't know why it blew. So I messaged the electrician. He messaged me back. Then the cars weren't plugged in either, so I had to get up in the night and start the cars. He messaged me back at 6:20 in the morning, and the furnace still ran all night. So we're like, well, it must be running on whatever's running that one plug in the microwave or whatever. So they're going to come out right away and see why we don't have power to most of the trailer. And then the furnace quit. So the furnace was running all night off the battery, and somehow lasted all night long and kept us warm because we didn't have an extra heater running like we usually do in there. So he comes and digs around and taking off panels, and he's under the stairs, and then we have to take everything out of the cubby hole that goes through the storage because he finds that there's a panel under there, and a friggin' wire blew up. Like, it could have started on fire. Like, it melted, and it melted the other wire. So we just overdid it all week and blew the thing apart, and we are very lucky that we did not have a fire. So yes, good trailer. It will withstand the cold with the heaters and the good furnace it has, but the electricity just got overloaded in that spot. So yeah, good thing the restaurants were open. We had somewhere warm to go for an hour and a half while they fixed it because it was getting pretty cold in there. So, and also at 5 in the morning, same night, the water stopped. So always have jugs of water so you can flush your toilet and wash. So, but we thought, well, the wrap is hooked up to the power pole, so it should still be warm where it comes into the trailer. So when Ray got back, he went under the trailer, and it was just frozen where it comes out of the ground, and it's above 0 under there in most places from the heaters. So he torched that and then got water sprayed all over him, and -25. Poor guy. So then we had water again, and when we came back, they kind of fixed it as much as they could without getting a new part. So we had furnace power, lights, and main area power, and just the plug in the bedroom, which also on the outside is where you plug the cars in, that plug. And the bathroom plug didn't work, so we were going to have our cars not plugged in again. So, but which was fine. When I got up at 3 in the morning to start the car, I noticed the heater light was on that was plugged into the plug-in that wasn't working. So now all of a sudden the plug-in started working in the middle of the night somehow, like magic, and the bathroom plug started working, and whatever other plugs weren't. So that we just, now we have full power just on whatever they rerouted there to get us electricity. So we will never run the furnace that much again because this will be the last cold snap that we're going to live through. We did it. I'm glad we did it, and we know we can do it. We can survive in the winter in this trailer, but yeah, there's no need to be, I mean, we're working here, so that's great. We're together. We don't have another house. We got rid of the house. So this is it. This is where we thought, well, if things go crappy, we just move into the hotel or find another place to live in. But the cold snap is over now. It's going to start warming up, and next winter we will plan to be in Mexico or Costa Rica the whole winter. Like we did last year. We were in the States pretty much all winter, so that was great. There's the big pig firing up the furnace. Yeah, it's minus 20 still, so I'm gonna go back inside. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you learned a little something about or deciding on whether you want to live in an RV in the winter or not.